Well, maybe they'll be able to see it online now. You watching it on YouTube.
Good evening, City Council staff, residents, community partners, and honored guests. It is my privilege to present the 2025 State of the City Address for the City of Freeport, with updates through June of 2026. This report reflects a year of growth, investment, infrastructure, advancement, and continued commitment to improving quality of life for our residents while maintaining responsible stewardship of public resources. The city continued its commitment to sound fiscal management and strategic planning throughout 2025. The highlights include adoption of the city budget totaling $95,429,130 and an approval of the millage rate of 4.7302. An election was required for 2025 with the incumbent Heather Hurst and TJ Kipp. And Councilwoman Hurst won the election. Judge Jeffrey Lewis administered the oath of office for me as the mayor, Councilwoman Elizabeth Brannon, Councilman Tracy Dickey, and Councilwoman Heather Hurst. The council elected to renew membership with the Florida League of Cities to help keep the city updated on actions being taken by the legislature throughout the state and continuation of insurance coverage through the Florida Municipal Insurance Trust. They also established a policy requiring all nonprofit fee waivers requests to be submitted together at one time for the council's consideration. Beth Renlinger was approved by the council to serve on the planning board representing Councilwoman Elizabeth Hafner, and Joe Rubidoux was selected as the city representative for the library board. Approval of legislative priorities for 2026 with Liberty Partners included Marquee Way, County Road 3280, well project, and a well storage tank, water storage tank. Budget workshops reflected positive projections with anticipated revenues expected to exceed expenditures. Salary and benefits were updated with an increase of $4 per hour for each of our city employees. The city continued major investments in public facilities and community infrastructure and achievements, including the grand opening of the new community center on November 14, 2025, representing an investment of approximately $3 million, and the council approved the fee structure and operational policies for the use of the new community center. Renovation of the former City Hall, including installation of new front glass and interior office improvements for mosquito control operations. A government complex lighting project was initiated. Phase 1 was Casey Park / the Veterans Memorial, which has been completed, and Phase 2 is City Hall, approved and moving forward. Phase 3 will be the community center as it be planned. The city also adopted a policy to purchase AED equipment for all the city properties to strengthen emergency preparedness. Freeport continued expanding recreational opportunities and community engagement. Major accomplishments include continued development planning for the Ronnie Brandon Senior Park following the land donation, and the City Council allocated $181,000 to begin the design work for this park. Opening of the new pickleball courts at the Freeport Regional Sports Complex with a ribbon cutting was held on March the 30th, 2026, which opened additional recreation facilities for the public to enjoy. Additional installation of new shades for Field 5, 4, and a new spider climbing equipment and netting at the sports complex and new park and recreation sound system. The swimming pool repairs was completed prior to this year's seasonal opening, and the council approved the baseball tournament and contract with the Freeport Little League Association. The holiday programming included the annual Christmas parade, the Christmas tree lighting, the festival of trees, and new holiday decorations installed throughout the city, and adding to the very Freeport the illumination with additional seasonal decor. Trunk or treat events continue to strengthen community engagement, as well as the Night at the Park event, which helps bring the community together. The City Council also aligned holiday scheduling for the city with the county calendar. The city made substantial progress on transportation and roadway improvements. Projects included were the FDOT modification grant approval, supporting landscaping improvements extending approximately 1.5 miles north along Highway 331. County partnership to pave roads extending up to 2 miles as part of the 2026 project planning. Installation and activation of traffic light signal on Highway 20 and County Road 83A West, which went operational on May the 27th, 2026. Sidewalk improvements progressing from Business 331 to Highway 20 along Kylie Laird Drive, and improvements to the pedestrian bridge on 4 Mile Road, including lighting and wood treatment. Bear Creek replacement projects completed through the partnership with the Walton County and the FDOT grant of $850,000. The total project cost of $1,369,661.25, with the remaining balance after the grant of $519,661.25. The city's contribution to this was $259,830.62. The William May Pavilion, located at Berry Freeport, was dedicated on August the 20th, honoring Deputy William May for his service and sacrifice to the Walton County community. Under utilities, water, wastewater, and solid waste, the Utilities Department advanced major capital projects while planning for the future growth. The key accomplishments included adoption of updated water and wastewater rates by the council and approval of utility rates increase beginning October 1, 2026, with scheduled annual increases through September of 2030. Execution of the solid waste franchise agreement with the Waste Management and construction approval of the County Road 3280 portable well project. Dewberry Engineering Services were engaged for utility-related engineering support. Wastewater treatment plant design reached 90% completion, permits were received, and the bidding preparation began. Interim financing approved by the council for utility projects and purchases of new equipment for both the water and sewer departments, and continued discussion and evaluation of DEP funding and financing options related to Bulldog Road and wastewater improvements, and the ARPA funding remain available for eligible wastewater and sewer-related projects. A significant milestone occurred with the expansion of the mosquito control as a dedicated city department. With continued investment in professional education and networking throughout Florida, the council approved for the department participation in an annual Florida mosquito control training and certification program. Purchase and approval of an electric scooter to support the operations, continued facilities improvements to the renovated office space. Public safety remains a top priority for the city of Freeport throughout the year. As our community continues to grow, we remain committed to supporting emergency preparedness, maintaining reliable infrastructure, and ensuring services continue to meet the needs of our citizens. Through planning, investment, and strong partnership, we will continue working to provide a safe, secure, and high quality of life for all who call Freeport home. The Rotary Club of Freeport made a presentation supporting rescue tube placement at Marsh Landing and 4 Mile Creek, with the approval of the council, these were implemented and enhanced the safety of our citizens. As we move forward through 2026, Freeport remains committed to responsible growth, infrastructure investment, recreation expansion, public safety, and maintaining the quality of life our residents expect and deserve. The city proudly recognizes outstanding service and local achievement, including the Employee of the Year, Gene Martin, and the Supervisor of the Year, Larry Tuggle. Recognition of Miss Freeport or Ray Smith 2025, who later earned the title of National Peanut Queen for 2026, received the key to the city in recognition of Kaylee Bird as a successor representing Freeport. The accomplishment of 2025 and progress through June of 2026 reflect the dedication of the City Council, city staff, community partners, and the citizens of Freeport. Together, we continue building a stronger Freeport. Freeport continues to experience exceptional growth and remains one of the fastest growing communities in the state of Florida. With a current population of approximately 15,000 residents within the city limits and an additional estimated 12,000 residents served within our utility service area for water and sewer services. The city continues to expand while maintaining a focus on delivering high-quality public services and preserving the character of our community. This growth reflects the confidence that residents, businesses, and families continue to place in the city of Freeport and reinforces the importance of strategic planning, infrastructure, investment, and responsible fiscal management. As our community grows, so does our commitment to serving our residents with excellence. Across every department, our employees continue to demonstrate professionalism, dedication, and pride in public service. The daily efforts support the quality of our life our citizens expect and deserve. One of the greatest measures of success is the positive feedback that we continue to receive from our residents. Citizens regularly express appreciation for the service and for the responsiveness, care, and commitment shown by our dedicated city staff. As we move forward, Freeport remains focused on building for the future while preserving the values that make our community special. Through continued investment, strong leadership, and dedicated employees, we are positioned for continued success in the years ahead. Together, we will continue moving Freeport forward. Thank you for your support and allow me to serve as your mayor. May God bless each one of you and the city of Freeport. Now I call the regular council meeting for the city of Freeport, June the 25th, 2026 to order. Please stand for invocation and pledge.
Dear Lord, just thank you for this evening. Thank you for the blessings that you have placed on Freeport that the mayor has mentioned here before this meeting, dear Lord. Dear Lord, right now as we come to the opportunity to serve the citizens of Freeport, just please give us the wisdom to take care of the business of the city of Freeport. In Jesus Christ's name we ask this. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
On our consent agenda tonight, under tab 1 are the bills for the city of Freeport. Tab 2 is the budget amendment, number 13. Under tab 3 is the budget amendment, number 14, for comprehensive plan technical assistant. Tab 4, the fiscal year financial reports. Tab 5 are the revenue and expenditure reports through April of 2026, and tab 6 is the revenue and expenditure reports through May of 2026. Is there any public comment on the consent agenda? Not, I'll ask for approval.
So moved.
Second.
Motion been made and seconded. Councilwoman Haffner.
Aye.
Councilwoman Hurst.
Aye.
Councilman Fair. Aye. Councilman Dickey.
Aye.
Motion carried. Are there any additions or deletions to tonight's agenda?
Mayor, I'd just like to ask for Warren Everett to be moved to the next council meeting. They weren't able to complete the review internally with the audit report.
Okay. Any others? If not, I'll ask for a motion to accept the deletion and addition. I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion been made and seconded. Councilwoman Haffner.
Aye.
Councilwoman Hurst.
Aye.
Councilman Fair. Aye. And Councilman Dickey.
Aye.
Under staff reports, we'll begin with finance.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. First item I have is item number 7. This takes us to the SRF loan agreement that we had a year ago, or actually started in '24. We had an extension on that, or additional funds granted on that to cover the North Bay. And so now that's all been finalized, we've received the reimbursement. SRF has forwarded us the loan documents, and we're asked for the approval to sign these agreements and start the loan payments amounting to a total of $54,060.
I'll make that motion to approve. Second.
Motion been made and seconded. Is there any further discussion? Is there any public comment? Councilwoman Haffner.
Aye.
Councilwoman Hurst.
Aye.
Councilman Fair. Aye. And Councilman Dickey.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Thank you. The next item is the insurance coverage on the community center. As it was mentioned earlier, the community center went into service in November, which was after the start of our insurance period. So this was a premium adjustment by FMIT in the amount of $8,117. So we're asking for a budget amendment for that, as well as the approval to obey.
I'll make a motion for that.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Is there any further discussion? Is there any public comment? Councilwoman Haffner.
Aye.
Councilwoman Hurst.
Aye.
Councilman Fair. Aye. And Councilman Dickey.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Thank you. The next item, number 9, is for also the insurance. FMIT just complete the insurance form required for the closeout of the fiscal year. And so these are just, we're just requesting the approval to sign these forms and submit those to FMIT.
Make the motion to sign forms.
I'll second it.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any further discussion? Any public comments? Councilwoman Haffner.
Aye.
Councilwoman Hurst.
Aye.
Councilman Ferris. Aye. Councilman Dickey.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Thank you. The next item is item number 10, and I have to remember what Sarah told me on her way out. The one thing for you to remember is that budget time is the favorite time. So it has come upon us again, so it's time for us to start setting the workshops and start the review on that. Looking at what we did last year and looking at what we've had in the past years, we don't have an election that we have to work with on the timing of it. I was looking at the timing compared to last year and was recommending the first workshop to be July 30th. And then looking at how that compared to how we did in the previous years, that's a little bit later than what we've done as the first workshop. But based on our schedule last year, we were able to actually get the second workshop in about the same time as we had done in previous years. So we just requesting your guidance on when you would like to set that first workshop.
Councilwoman Haffner.
Thank you. And I did send Bruce a note on this. I think July 30th is a little too late to do the first one. I went back on my calendar from the last probably 4 years on the non-election years. When we had one, we did like at least a mid-July, so I would like to see the first one be a little bit earlier so they're not so cramped, but that's just my opinion.
What would be a good day?
Is there a possibility of doing that tonight at the city council meeting?
Sure.
Workshop, of course.
That's fine with me. July 14th, yeah, absolutely. At what time do we usually do? 5 or?
These are like 5
Right, but we were gonna do it at night that evening. Same day evening. We don't have to do the 501 for the workshops, so that's just the hearings, I
Only
think.
for the actual hearings.
And we have had our workshops in the evening. but,
Yes. Do y'all
I
want to
don't
do
know if
5
that's a
o'clock?
requirement.
No, it's not a requirement.
No, workshops, we can do it anytime, morning, midday, but it's the budget hearing themselves have to start after
Yes.
5.
Yeah. So y'all want to do 5 o'clock on the 14th for the first one?
Okay.
We could do that second one on the 30th. I mean, I don't know, it's, because that's not a council meeting, never mind, that's an off week. I'm fine with the 30th or the second one, y'all are fine with that. No, not for you, Tracy.
It's not good.
That's fine. What's a good day for you for the second one? I'm pretty flexible, really.
Can we go into the 1st of August, maybe around the 5th? Is that kind of?
Sure.
Is it possible to do it the 3rd or 4th instead?
I'm fine with that if it's Mr. Dickey.
I was trying to get through that thing.
So it's okay.
Yeah. can
You said what?
we do it?
The 3rd is okay? Okay. So August 3rd at 5 o'clock.
Okay, and so we'll have the workshop on July 14th, August 3rd?
Yes. And then if we need another one, we can set it later on, you know. That's good. So do we need to make a motion for that, Clay?
Please.
Okay. I'll make a motion for the first budget workshop, July 14th at 5 o'clock, and the second one, August 3rd at 5 o'clock.
I'll second.
Motion been made and seconded, and further discussion. Is there any public comment? Councilwoman Haskell.
Aye.
Councilwoman Hurd.
Aye.
Councilman Ferris.
Aye.
Councilman Dick.
Aye.
Motion carried.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Legal.
This is the first reading of the ordinance banning data centers. The council asked me to bring back. I need a motion to hold first reading, advertise for second reading, public hearing, and adoption.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion been made and seconded, any further discussion?
I can ask a question on it. Okay, I saw where you said large load customers, so that was gonna be my question, because what if somebody comes in and tries to say this isn't, Nasket is something not a data center, but they're pulling a ton of water and power out?
So large
So
load.
that's what I wanted to
So large load is
clarify.
defined by statute as anything over 50 megawatt. Whether
Okay.
we specifically included all data centers, which are separately defined in statute, as something that can be below that.
I just want to make sure there's no loophole for them to not use data center and still get in, but if it's a large.
No,
load,
this
that
does, but this takes care of both.
Okay, thank you.
Any other? Any public comment? Councilwoman Haskell.
Aye.
Councilwoman Hurd.
Aye.
Councilman Ferris. And Councilman Dick.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Mayor, this is an ordinance to be numbered, an ordinance of the City Council of the City of Freeport, Florida, banning data centers, providing for conflicts and severability, and providing for an effective date. This will be presented at your first meeting in July for adoption, which will be after the July 1 effective date of Senate Bill 44, which the governor has signed into law, which deals with these same issues.
Okay. Thank you. Parks.
Evening, Council Mayor. So we have the fee waivers that we asked to bring to you all this evening.
Mhm.
So we only have a few.
Okay.
We're gonna start off with the first one. That was gonna be the Blunt House, the Walton Holistic Council on Aging. They use it from Monday through Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Okay. Do we have to make a motion individually, or can these all be one
We
thing?
can do them all together if the council wants. Of course, if any council member says, hey, I'd like to pull that one out, we should consider that. So why don't you present them all, Red, and then let them say whether, if there's any objection to doing them all together.
Okay, the next one is the Town Planner Society. They also use the Blunt House. It's gonna be the first Tuesday of every month.
Mhm.
And then the last one is the Freeport Little League Athletic Association.
Mhm.
for the sports complex for the fields 1, 2, 3, 5.
Okay.
And that's what we have so far.
Did the soccer group that came last time not turn anything? They don't need the fields, I guess, anymore? Okay, they may not need them.
These are the only ones that reached out to me.
I'll make a motion to approve these three.
I'll second it.
Motion been made and seconded. Any further discussion? Is there any public comment? Councilwoman Hafner.
Aye.
Councilwoman Hurst.
Aye.
Councilman Ferris.
Aye.
Councilman Dick.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And then a reminder for the 4th of July, the parade starts at 6. We have a band that starts at 6:30. It's called Typo, so it's going to be a great evening. So we'll definitely have a good time. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Brad.
you.
Planning.
Good evening, Mayor and Council.
No.
First on the agenda, we have the engineering general services agreements that resulted from the RFQ for infrastructure projects engineers. And there are 3 of them. I've got the information in your binders. And I'm just looking for a motion to, I guess we need to do them one at a time.
We do have to do them one at a time, but we need motions to approve the contract. This would have already been awarded and negotiated. This is the approval of the final contract. If we could have a motion as to geotechnical special, environmental and geotechnical specialists.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion been made and seconded. Any further discussion? Any public comment? Councilwoman Hafner.
Aye.
Councilwoman Hurst.
Aye.
Councilman Ferris.
Aye.
And Councilman Dick.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Now we need one for North Florida Professional Services.
I'll make a motion for West Florida Professional Services.
Second.
Motion been made and seconded. Any further discussion? Any public comment? Councilwoman Hafner.
Aye.
Councilwoman Hurst.
Aye.
Councilman Ferris.
Aye.
Councilman Dick.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And now we need one for Howard Edward Engineer.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Further discussion? Public comment? Councilwoman Hafner.
Aye.
Councilwoman Hurst.
Aye.
Councilman Ferris.
Aye.
Councilman Dick.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Wonderful, thank you. The last item that I have on the agenda is the request to do a revision to the Aliquot Reserve PUD. They're rolling a few different changes just to do some cleanup on this project into one revision request. The first one is they want to change the name from Aliquot Reserve to the Reserve at Hammock Bay, and this lines up a little bit better with the development that they've built there.
Right.
The second one is they want to adjust it. The overhead power lines were not done after all. That was a special variance they had requested, so they're removing that variance. All of it is going underground.
Okay.
The other was they're reverting from rural subdivision from the Northwest Florida Water Management to our standard impervious surface ratios. So that makes it more in line with our code. And then the last item is they're going to increase their density from 42 units to 44. They're way under the density cap on the 700 acres, so.
Right. Are these need to be one at a time, or can they be one whole?
No, so this is one vote on the PDP resolution with the adjustment.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion been made and seconded. Any further discussion? Is there any public comment? Councilwoman Hafner.
Aye.
Councilwoman Hurst. Councilman Ferris.
Aye.
Councilman Dick.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you very much. And I just wanted to give you an update. We have received all of the fees from Walmart, and we have scheduled their pre-construction. I'm up to everybody's mind, so.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Is there any other public comment? If not, meeting is adjourned.
Bunch of brands.